Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 3rd through the 9th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. So Aquarius, for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, I do have the Chariot. So you are very much in the driver's seat this week, Aquarius. Some of you, definitely physical travel could be in the cards. Maybe you're traveling for work, something like that. For others, you might need to make an important decision. You could be looking at two different paths that you're moving down. The Chariot is an ultimate victory card. It's also, for me, a very empowering energy. Now here we also have, underneath the Chariot, we do have Temperance. And then I have the Eight of Pentacles. And so some of you have been working very hard here, and whatever it is that you've been working hard on, this can be a project, something like that, a goal. Some of you, this is just within your career. You've been working very hard, maybe to bring in that balance, that stability. For others, you know, you will reach your goal, you will be successful. For some of you, you also could have been really trying to make something work here because the overall energy is the Three of Rods. And so threes are all about growth, expansion, progress. For some of you, there's still a little bit more work that's needed, but as long as you're willing to put in the effort, you will see those rewards. For some of you, you do have this victory that's coming to you here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Rods. And then the Chariot. Here we're starting out with the Fool, which is you moving down a new path. So some of you, this could have been what you've been working on, working very hard to be able to move in a particular direction or to start something new here with the Fool. And then we also have the Nine of Cups here, which can represent wish fulfillment. So, you know, some of you are moving towards a great victory. A victory for some of you, moving in a particular direction that is going to bring in a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Here we also have Justice. And so I feel like with Temperance and Justice, you know, maybe this direction that you're moving in is going to in some way make you feel more stable, more balanced. You know, that could be financially, but that could just be in general. And Justice for me is a karmic energy. And so with the Eight of Pentacles, for me, eight's a karmic number. You know, whatever it is that you invest in something, if you're working incredibly hard, you will reap those karmic rewards. And here with Justice, you know, justice will be served. There will be a favorable and fair outcome. So some of you are moving in the right direction and you are working very hard and it will pay off. Now, maybe some of you have like a legal matter that's ongoing. You might be very close to, you know, maybe hearing something legal, that resolution, that legal decision coming through. But we do have some sort of travel coming up for some of you because we have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, and then I also have the Six of Swords here. So some of you do have to travel. Now, if you've landed a new job, because for some of you, I'm definitely getting a new job here. With Justice, you could be signing a contract, and you might be this week like going through the process. You know, when you get a new job, you know, signing the contract, doing the paperwork. Sometimes there's, you know, a process, you know, background checks, all of that. So that's what could be taking place for some of you here this week, Aquarius. And with, you know, the Chariot and the Six of Swords here, maybe some of you have to travel for this new job. You know, maybe it's at a greater distance than, you know, where you were working previously, something like that. Knight of Swords, you know, here I feel like for some of you, you're ready. You know, you're just ready. You know, you could have landed a job that, you know, it's exciting. It's definitely very exciting for you. And I think that you're ready. And for those of you that are just kind of going through the process right now, you might be, you know, very, very excited here this week. You just want to start. With the Empress, I have this Knight of Swords looking over here at the Empress, which the Empress for me does represent abundance, but for some of you, you are giving birth to something that will be incredibly rewarding for you, and that can be financially, but also emotionally. For some of you, spiritually, you are giving birth to something amazing here, and maybe in some way it is going to bring in that balance or that stability into your life. But we have the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, which of course the Ten of Pentacles can represent that prosperity, that abundance, especially with the Empress. So some of you, you've landed a really good job. For those of you that are starting a new business or expanding your business, I think it's a great time to do that. With Justice here, you could be maybe signing some documents or a contract here this week. Because we have a couple of threes, there could be some Aquarians that, for some of you, maybe there is a situation involving 3 people. There could be a situation involving a woman, a mother, your mother, something like that. It could be a family matter. It doesn't just have to be, you know, something on the love front, like a love triangle or something like that. But we also have this King of Rods here. So maybe an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, not an Aquarius, excuse me. I'm reading for Aquarius. An Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo is significant here this week for some of you. You know, maybe you're traveling to see this person, or this person could be traveling to see you with the Six of Swords and the King of Rods. He could be a significant other, but he also could be a family member with the Ten of Pentacles here underneath him. For those Aquarian males that I'm reading for, you know, this certainly could be your energy. It's mirroring the Fool, which, you know, for some of you, I feel like you are moving down a new path, and it is a very exciting time for you. And so here with the King of Rods energy, you know, very passionate, motivated, optimistic. You know, he's got a ton of energy. Some of you could be coming through a little bit more fiery here this week. But yeah, you have some amazing energies to work with. I feel like some of you are bringing in that balance, that stability. You are moving towards maybe a wish, moving towards great abundance, you know, moving down a new path here that is very good for you. And if you've been working very hard, you know, I feel like that's about to pay off. But let's pull you an additional guidance card, Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? Additional guidance for Aquarius. All right, Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. So interesting. We do have this karmic energy here. So yeah, so for some of you, could be a little bit more generous here this week, giving quite a bit of yourself, Aquarius. And you know, when you give, don't expect to receive in return. You know, just give openly and willingly. And when you do that, you know, you will be rewarded. The universe will give to you. And in here, it seems like some of you are actually receiving a lot of abundance. The universe is pouring out that abundance to you here, because we have the Empress and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is, you're in the process now of manifesting this. Yes, there still might be a little bit more work that's needed, but you are seeing that growth. I feel like you are seeing that growth here this week, and you are making progress, and it is an exciting time for you. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out my website, northeasttarot.com. I am at this time offering the 2019 yearly readings. And with those readings, I do use the tarot along with the Lenormand. And this year, I have also actually incorporated the Sibyllus into those readings as well, and so they're very in-depth. So if that's something that interests you, definitely head on over to my website and check that out. All right, Aquarius, I hope you found this reading helpful. Have a great week.